16 Coolest Creepiest Spiders. Before we get started, let's take a quick look at one of our viewers' comments. Jordan Fountain had this to say: "Love your videos. Keep them coming." First, thank you so much for commenting, Jordan, and don't forget to subscribe. Now, back to our video. Number 16. Jumping spiders. These arachnids have the keenest eyesight of all spiders, probably because they have 4 distinct pairs of eyes. These active hunters have the ability to jump several times the length of their bodies in a single leap. These strange creatures are said to be the most intelligent in all of the spider kingdom. The earliest fossil records of these bizarre airbound spiders date back to approximately 42 to 54 million years ago. Number 15. Net casting spider. Some call these spiders ogre-faced or gladiator spiders, though they really look more like walking sticks with legs and big googly eyes. These strange arachnids typically hang upside down, suspended by silk stuck to their back legs from a plant or tree, and hold a rectangle-shaped net of silk that is held dangling by its 2 front legs. The patient hunter waits until an insect wanders past, and then bam. Similar to a fisherman casting a net, the spider unleashes the silk net of doom to the unsuspecting bug. And dinner is served. Number 14. Assassin spider. This spider can be found in Madagascar, Africa, and Australia, and feed almost exclusively on other spiders. These hazardous predators have long necks, which are designed to support the weight of their humongous jaws, making their appearance alien and frightening. Which makes sense, as these carnivorous arachnids are survivors from the age of dinosaurs, approximately 88 to 95 million years ago. As their prey consists entirely of their own species, these peculiar spiders are completely harmless to humans. Number 13. Lampshade spider. Here's a pretty one. These gray and brown colored spiders are sometimes called living fossils, since they may be the oldest of all spiders still in current existence. The primitive characteristics of these arachnids are said to remain steadfast to the earliest form of what are referred to as true spiders. You can find these sinister-looking spiders in mountainous areas. The decorative name given to this species of arachnids is solely based on the stunning webs which they weave on the outside cracks of rocks. Number 12. Golden silk orb. These spiders are known for spinning webs of golden-colored silk. You can spot them through their striking color patterns, which consist of mostly reddish to greenish yellow with patches of white. These arachnids feed on insects and sometimes larger prey as well, such as birds and snakes. The bite from one of these silk orb spiders will cause your skin to blush in a bright crimson color and may even itch a bit, but are largely considered medically harmless to most human beings. Number 11. Velveteen tarantula. This arachnid has a unique color pattern said to be highly iridescent and is considered by many to be the most aggressive spider worldwide. These furry creatures live underground and, if in distress, will stand on their hind legs and flare their long, frightful fangs before striking. Though these spiders contain painful bites, this is mainly due to the unruly size of their fangs. The pain is said to linger, sometimes for several days. Number 10. American flag spider. These arachnids hail from the jumping spider family. The name comes from this spider's outer appearance of red, white, and blue. This patriotic-looking spider was even once featured on a United States postal stamp. Another interesting tidbit: the males of this species sing and dance in order to attract the females by flicking their front legs and producing seismic sounds with their abdomens. Number 9. Giant Huntsman spider. These frightening spiders have the ability to grow up to the size of a dinner plate. Giant huntsman spiders are famed for their slender long legs, as they contain the largest limbs out of all the other species of spider. These spiders appear yellowish-brown in color, with black bands sporadically marking their eerie legs. These predominantly cave-dwelling spiders can most commonly be found on the continent of Australia, of course. Number 8. Mouse spider. These arachnids actually live in burrows covered with trapdoors made from their web in order to surprise attack their prey. Most commonly insects like wasps, centipedes, and scorpions. Male mouse spiders appear brownish or blue-black in color, with bright blood-red tinted jaws, which are meant to attract females. Female mouse spiders tend to appear all black. Be warned though tiny, these fearsome predators have been known to be aggressive and have potentially lethal bites. Number 7. Cave robber. Until the year 2012, no one had ever heard or seen of a cave robber spider. That is, until a team of scientists discovered the bizarre tiny creature in some old forests of Oregon and California. The scientists did a whole bunch of research and finally declared these spiders were unique and brand new. The team had unearthed an entirely new species of spider. Cave robbers were the first new family of spiders to be added to North America since way back in 1890. These type of arachnids prefer caves and densely darkened redwood forests. Number 6. Spiny Orb Weaver. These dazzling arachnids can grow up to 30 millimeters in diameter and can be found all over the world. Their name hails from the prominent spines that can be found all over their abdomens, which are typically shaped similar to that of a crab. These brightly colored spiders have a hardened exoskeleton, which comes in a variety of color patterns including white, orange, or yellow with red markings. Lucky for us, Spiny Orb Weaver spider bites tend to be relatively harmless to humans. Number 5. Goliath Birdeater. This gigantic breed of arachnid is listed in the Guinness Book of World Records as the world's biggest spider. They typically weigh around 6 ounces with leg spans of roughly 11 inches. That's about the size of a puppy. Here's an image of a little girl playing with what we certainly hope is a fake spider, but if it's real, the spider in question would have to be one of these disturbing Goliath bird-eaters. These giant spiders belong to the Tarantula family and can be found in rainforest areas such as northern Brazil and southern Venezuela. These creepy crawlers have the ability to regenerate damaged or lost limbs, have fangs strong enough to pierce a mouse skull, and have a defense mechanism wherein they release tiny barbed hairs which are said to be extremely painful and leave the victim itching for days. Number 4. Happy Face Spider. Found in the rainforests of Hawaii, this crazy-looking spider is best identified through the strange patterns which decorate their yellow abdomens and form, you guessed it, a smiley face. However, there are a few of these incredibly bizarre-looking creatures who sport frowny faces, or even ones that appear to be screaming. Sadly, this unique spider is listed on the endangered list. Number 3. Peacock Spider. This Australian species of spider is best known for their brightly colored circular flaps, which appear on the abdomens of the males, which is highly reminiscent to a peacock's colorful patterned fan, used to attract mates of the other gender. These strange yet beautiful arachnids are gifted with extremely acute eyesight, and when courting a female, will vibrate their hind legs and abdomen to create a more dramatic and enticing effect. Number 2. Diving Bell Spider. Some call these fearsome fellas water spiders, as they are the only completely aquatic spiders found on Earth, more specifically Europe, Asia, the United Kingdom, and Siberia. These strange arachnids survive inside ponds, slow-moving streams, and shallow lakes. They have no gills to breathe underwater, so they build underwater retreats composed of silk, filled with a giant air bubble. This pocket of air usually retains a bell-like shape with a silvery shine. Most of this peculiar spider's time is spent inside that bell, and occasionally jutting out to feed on whatever unfortunate small aquatic invertebrate happens to be swimming by. Before we reveal number 1, let us know in the comments below which one of these spiders you thought was the creepiest, and don't forget to subscribe. And now, number 1, Black Widow. These fearsome spiders can be found worldwide. You can identify them by their all-black coloring and bright red hourglass-shaped marking, which lines their abdomens. Males are smaller and less venomous than their female counterparts, making their bite relatively harmless. On the other end of this spider spectrum, femme fatale black widows practice sexual cannibalism. This means a female will devour a male after mating with him, if she works up a ravenous appetite, that is. Hence why most male black widow spiders pick their mate based on how long ago she finished her last meal, which they can sense through chemicals in her web. These notorious spider queens have deadly fangs, which contain neurotoxins. One bite from an angry female black widow could prove to be fatal to most humans, if left untreated.